Heyo. Sorry, I was trying to adjust my mic here. Um, yeah, make sure everything's working. Yeah. My name is James. This is my channel, Bigger Words. And yeah, we're going to be playing The Adventures of Panzer, possibly 1 and 2. We'll see how the night goes. I've never played this game before, so we will see how engaging it is. It is, while actually not that hot right now, my AC is not working, so I am trying to experience this as best I can, which is sleeveless today. So yeah, it's actually not that bad in here, but this last week while I've been working here, it's been pretty fucking hot. Yeah, quick shout out to everyone who is already here: Dor Laxon, Scott Bogfoot, Greg Curlett, Cadence, Circus Diabolique, Matt Sweeney, Bronco Breaks, Boogie the Cat, Child of Cascadia, Jeff Linquist, Mr. Pickle, Famicom Fanatic, Nahasadam Green Devil, and some other awesome folks. Tommy Jarvis, Ari Carr, and if I missed you, know that I'm excited you're here. Thank you for being here. Let's give it a shot. This was sent to me by a subscriber named Ahmed, who sent me a bunch of games, and I kind of mentioned that they were straight from Alibaba, which I don't have any issue with, but since they're like more recent homebrews, I wanted to check with the creators and make sure it was all right. And so yeah, I actually had been in touch with the creator of this game already, and so just asked him, and he said he was totally cool with it. So yeah, sun's out, guns out. You can tell if you look at me that I work in the sun and that most of my body does not get sun, just my neck and face. Yeah, it comes with both games, but I also have a cartridge of Panzer 2, so I don't really know what the difference is. I tried to adjust this microphone. I think I just made it move around more on accident, so it's like not staying still. Okay, cool. Let's do this. I know my controller is. Oh well, I guess this is as loud as it's gonna get. I'm drinking an A&W root beer. I've been drinking a lot of beer recently out here, and I really was like, I need to stop this, because not that I don't love beer, but that's the problem. Like, if I get a bunch of beer, I'll just drink it all the time. I'm not reading this, sorry. I'm sure it's very exciting. Every once in a while, I'll catch a stream and someone reads all the, like they're playing like an RPG or something, and they read all the dialogue. It's like, holy shit, that's tedious. There's no way I'm doing that. Oh, thank you, Boogie the Cat. Let's see what happens. I'll bet. Okay, come on, let's speed this up here. You can't skip this, by the way. It's entirely unskippable. I don't think this is an RPG. You'll see. It's like an action platformer, but I think it's more of like a Metroid-esque game. Like, you can go talk to these guys. Yeah, that's true. Okay. What do you have to say? Farmer quest giver. Ah, hello. Okay, yeah. Give me that quest. No time right now. All right. I guess we'll come back to you later. So. Okay. I don't know why I have like 0 patience. Holy shit, that got loud. Hold on one sec.
character is named after puke.
Damn! I don't know how loud that was for you guys. I added in a audio thing for that, so I need you guys to tell me how loud that was, because I really don't know. If you could hear it or not would also be helpful. But thank you, Greg. That's very sweet of you. Not very loud? It was like supremely loud on my side. That's crazy. It was like, it scared me loud. And I think that's probably what you guys heard was how loud it was on my side through the microphone. It probably did not work how it was supposed to. Okay. Push select and choose one of your magic abilities, okay? All right, let's speed this up. Come on, man. At least... Fuck. Let me get out of here. Is the music still really loud? Yeah, it's coming through the mic. I thought if I added a source here, it would work a little better, but I'd turn the music down a little more. Okay. 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 I don't know what that did. Other than
Child of Cascadia donated
there.
$2. Yay. Let's startle James with super chats.
They're like, so you can see up there, there's like... See, I didn't hear that one at all. Okay, I'm very confused then. Thank you, Child of Cascadia, but yeah, it didn't talk at all. I think that might have healed me. And then it's really hard to see, like, what the different weapons are. That's like a projectile. That's kind of cool. God damn! See, that's super loud. There we go.
Matt Sweeney donated $2. Are you a bad enough dude to save Panzer? I'm bad.
It is insanely loud. It's funny. I spent so long yesterday trying to like just work on a few things for the stream, just to like improve the some of the things that I just noticed and you guys have brought up, and it's still just
Greg Curlett donated $5.
Thank you.
Super chat jump scare. Skull and crossbones emoji.
Uh-huh. Okay. That guy has a tractor. That one just made a noise. Nothing happened. Are you bad enough to save Panzer? I'm bad. There it goes.
Are you bad enough to save Panzer? I'm bad.
There's like a weird delay, I think is what it is. Huh? Okay, what?
$5. Super chat jump scare. Crossbones emoji.
I don't think I realized that was a skull and crossbones emoji. Thank you, man. Oh, used all my magic. Against a guy in a wheelchair? That seems terrible. Okay. I'm very confused so far. Like, it feels like I'm playing the wrong game. Like, this is very much like a very simple platformer. But it feels like it's supposed to be like Shovel Knight or something. Seems to read through the chat audio, then repeat on your side. Okay. So you guys hear it first, and then I'm hearing it super loud? Okay. Okay. These guys are getting drunk down here in this cave. Hey, Xylee. I mean, I said I'm not really reading any of this, and that's true. But it's cute. The dialogue and stuff is pretty cute. Whoa, what the hell is that move? All right. I don't have any magic? Holy shit. Yeah. Can't stay up there. Okay. So far, I haven't had to really think at all about fighting, so I think this part's throwing me off. That was not hard. I made that look very difficult by just being a dork. What's going on here? Yeah, like I like the thematic feel. Like your character's like a piece of shit that everyone kind of likes and hates at the same time. That's very sweet. Okay. Are we recruiting a crew? I can't tell. It also reminds me, oddly enough, of Super Tilt Bros. If you guys remember that one, where it's like a fighting game. There's a character that looks just like the little dude. Okay. Can you see my character? Where did he go? Hey, look at this cool guy. Even that guy looks like straight out of Super Tilt Bros. It's very cute. I like the dialogue. I wasn't like making fun of the dialogue exactly, just that I hate reading while I'm streaming, but it's very sweet. Okay. Can you jump on these things? No. It looks like you can, right? But no, you cannot. You jump up here? Yes. Doesn't it seem like you'd be able to do something here? Like, what does this one do? I don't know. I don't know. None of them open chests, that's for sure. Maybe little micro mages too, just by the way the sprite is designed. Shit. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay. First note to my friends making homebrews out there. Please don't ever put anything where you can't skip the dialogue. That is supremely obnoxious. Can you pause the gameplay? Yes, the music does not pause and it's kind of hard to tell. There are aspects of the design I really like, and I sometimes don't really mind the way that my character looks here. It's like supremely tiny. It's like that in Micro Mages, and it kind of works because it's such a like insane thing that's happening that the character's really small, but yeah, it's a little rough looking. A little rough looking. Just a touch. Just the tip. And pretty annoying that I not only had to start from the beginning, but then had to not skip all that dialogue again. That's pretty annoying. See if I can speed back through. Save state kind of game. I mean, it has that kind of look to it of like what were those extremely hard platformers, like the first Homebrew games. I can't remember what that's called. Battle Kid. I'm never gonna hate too hard on any game because I have made 0 attempts at making my own NES games, so I am very impressed. That being said, the few NES Maker games I have played have been the roughest. Definitely the better ones I've found are the ones where people are doing the programming old school, or maybe through some other program and descaling. I don't understand how this shit works. But I'm impressed with this, no matter what. If you guys don't know about NES Maker, it's a fairly accessible program. I have messed with it a little bit, where you can create your own NES games, but it does have limits. You can't just play it and make Crystallis or something. Like you're gonna run into some roadblocks.
Famicom Fanatic donated $1.99. Hey, Bimmy. I pooped in my panzers. Poop emoji, jeans emoji.
Damn it.
Famicom Fanatic donated $1.99. Hey, Bimmy. I pooped in my panzers. Poop emoji, jeans emoji.
The alert made me poop in my panzers. Thank you. It is very startling. I saw someone just say something about Atlanta. Yeah, there's a Beyonce show tonight. That's the big deal in town. And then, Jesus Christ, it's so loud. And then
Matt Sweeney donated $2. Great vid this week. Fun topic purple, monkey emoji, dishwasher.
Thank you. Yet another video that I worked really hard on, I was really fond of, that did not take off. You just never fucking know, unfortunately. But thank you. It was my first game over. Yeah. Yeah, but that's awesome. Your partners at the Beyonce show. Yeah, it's like, I think there's that, and then there's like a bunch of wrestling stuff this weekend. I don't really know. was apparently a very busy Atlanta weekend. Same with the re-upload. I mean, I don't think I had many expectations about how that would perform. That was really more, I just didn't want it to not exist anymore. So even an edited version of it to me it was better than it not existing. But this one this week I couldn't tell you. Colezilla, who's on my Discord, mentioned right before I posted, he was like, I hope he doesn't post a good video this week because the algorithm's gonna shut it down. I asked him why, and he was like, well, if you re-upload something, you know, the algorithm knows, and it's still punishing you for a while. And it's like, dude, I don't have the capacity to be thinking about this stuff. I barely have the capacity to make the videos themselves, let alone think about whether I've displeased the algorithm enough that it's not going to be successful or not. Like, god damn it, this starts over. I'm not playing again. No. All right, that was really quick then. I'm going to try Panzer, the other cartridge, which I think also has this game, and I'm going to see if maybe they improve something on there. So hold on one second. Let us see. No, this is just Panzer 2. Okay, well, let's try Panzer 2. Cool. I probably should have just skipped this, but we're giving it a shot. Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Cole, for mentioning that. But it's like that's too much for me. I don't need any of that to take up my headspace. I can't. That's just gonna fuck me up if I'm really like trying to overthink what a completely autonomous and an abstract thing like the YouTube algorithm is going to dictate how things work in my life. I have no idea. I know. I really should have skipped it, but I don't know. This is the first time playing, right? I just wanted you guys to see perhaps what it was like. The reason that I've talked to this guy is he'd hit me up about playing the third iteration of this. And okay, it looks like now instead of having all those spells, you only have healing. But you can only heal up to 4. Maybe you only have 4. Anyway, he's saying there's a new Panzer, and I did not have any way to play it. I'm only playing stuff on cartridges, so. Although apparently my boy Ari Carr is sending me something that is going to change that, so it's very exciting. Can I wall jump now? Who's this fool? Okay. Oh. Okay. Okay. Up and B. Okay. Whoa. Okay. I'm back in. Okay, so then I don't understand the reloading. Seems like it just works. If y'all know me, switching characters is my favorite mechanic in NES games. I really think it makes even the worst game more exciting. So that's pretty cool. I do like the music. It's okay, so that's very confusing, and I feel like kind of unnecessary. If you, all right, see, if I shoot once, it'll misfire, shoot, misfire, shoot, misfire. If you press up and B, then you can shoot 3 times, then he'll misfire. So you have to reload. That's pretty annoying. You basically have to constantly reload. Why can't you make that jump, you dick? I was in the current video I'm making. I talk about Bucky O'Hare, and I was like, I should look back at that stream I did of Bucky O'Hare and see how that went. It's like I had blocked it out of my mind that it took me 4.5 hours to beat, and at the end I was like, I didn't celebrate or anything. I just looked like someone had stolen my puppy. And here I am about to talk about how it's one of my favorite games. It's like, is it? On paper, it is an amazing game, even. So I can... Okay, it's kind of cool. Do you like the fake cartridge? Yeah, thank you. I actually worked very hard on those. On those fake cartridges. If you comment complaining about the stop, I'll go. Oh wait, sorry. The only way to punish is to not get. Yeah, I see. Not talking about me. I don't think. So fool. Okay. What's going on here? Am I supposed to go down? I don't know why you would assume that, because until now, if you fall down, you fall to death. Okay. Can they jump the same height? Let's see. Panzer can actually jump a little bit higher. So that's pretty neat. That's a Bucky O'Hare thing right there. I think just, you know, because the NES has such limited resources, it's like you really want to see it challenge you as far as what your expectations are. So like being able to utilize different characters with different abilities is really fun. Being able to switch between characters that aren't really that different, but like in Ninja Turtles or G.I. Joe, but you can like get them different health and stuff is very useful. Wait, what does this guy do? Explosives. Okay, cool. This is just like when I was talking about the Thundercats game I was making up. This is Panthro in my Thundercats scenario. He blows up shit. Awkwardly. Nice. Thundercats yes stream. There it is. One day I'll get famous enough where people will make my ideas into games. And then I'll have nothing left to prove to myself or to my parents or anybody. They'll be like, James spoke of a game idea and someone actually made it work. I was watching that video because I'll usually watch it once it's on YouTube to make sure, because like sometimes it does change the audio settings oddly enough once you upload it. And then after that was the video I made about boss fights, which is again a lot of games I talk about all the time, Kickmaster and Totally Rad and stuff like that. That is a really, not to, but toot the shit out of my own horn. That's a really good video, and I think it's because I'm really passionate about art and was like, you know, it was like my job for a long time, and like that's basically all that video is. It's supposed to be about boss fights, but all I'm talking about is like design aesthetics. And I think that's why when I watched it, I was like, wow, I actually don't even remember talking about any of this stuff like this. I'm like surprised at myself. Uh-huh. Anyway, that's the last thing I'm going to say about my own videos. Sorry about that. It's a home improvement sim. Yeah, that sounds great. James spent all weekend working on his roof. It still leaks. Okay. Wait, she hates me? Okay. I feel like I wish they'd given the characters a different color. That's not that cool. But this is a neat ability. Ooh, look, going behind the tree. Hey. I like that it continues along the screen. Like when I shoot here, it's gonna hit all those instead of just like hitting one and oh, wow, a continue button. Maybe I didn't make it far enough. Thank you, Matt. Definitely thank you, Argar. You can do anything behind the tree. Let's find out. All right. This time, we're going to make it through the orientation level. And hopefully, when we continue, it doesn't start us all the way at the beginning. And I will say, because I would feel really bad if I'm misrepresenting this, the guy Dave at Pixelcraft who I talked to, he said, he was like, look, it's awesome that you're going to play this, but you know, some of those bootlegs do have like bad versions of these. There were updates made to fix some glitches or whatever, so it's possible maybe playing kind of a glitchy version of it. So it's entirely possible that I'm playing a fucked up version of this. Who knows? Yeah, I'd be curious. There's a couple things that are on my mind. One is like, I'd be curious what ROM hacks you guys really recommend. 909. I'll try and remember that, like the Beatles song. And like I know about Mario 3 Mix. That's probably the first one I would play, and Metroid Rogue Dawn. I know there's supposed to be some good Zelda ones. I don't know. But I'd like to play a lot more hacks is kind of next on my agenda, at least for streaming. I really liked Rockman Minus Infinity, which Matt Sweeney sent to me. That was really cool. So more stuff like that, please. Answer me these questions 3. Yeah, sorry I didn't stream last week. It wasn't even like I could have done it. I think I was just burnt out. From it was just like family stuff and work, and I was like, this is where I need to take a break. And I actually feel a lot better after the July 4th weekend, because it kind of started for me on a Thursday. It was like pretty slow by the time I got to Thursday work wise, so it was like finally a chance to catch up and make that video that I just finished that came out on Tuesday. And then just like I didn't realize how badly I needed the rest. It's just been building up for 6 months or so. So I missed you guys, and I almost was like, screw it. This is like right when my AC went out. I was like, I don't know. This sounds like a bad combo of like hot and I'm exhausted. But I hope everybody had a great 4th of July weekend and all that good stuff. Sub for Triforce of the Gods. Oh. Really? So it's cool. That sounds cool. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And I think that is a lot of what I like to play too, is like one of the games that the same guy who sent me this, Ahmed, sent me, is Final Fight 3, which is one of those Hummer Team games, if you guys know about them. They were a like Taiwanese company who made recent versions of of games for the NES. So in that case, it's a NES version of the Super Nintendo game. Not like a ROM hack or something. It's a brand new game that's Final Fight 3, and it's really fucking rad. It is really rad. I don't know how exciting it'll be to really play, but like the little I have played is like, holy shit, this is amazing. So like they have a whole list of random ass, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter kind of games, and then there's like their Titanic game, Titanic. There's all kinds of stuff that they made that's pretty exciting. So yeah, there's like a lot more opportunity for playing weird games coming up soon. Hey, Lucis, what's going on? And hi to everybody else out there. Hope you're having a lovely Thursday. I was really prepared for it to be insanely hot. I've got my like quiet fans going, and it's actually not that bad in here, so that works out. If you don't know, I'm playing Adventures of Panzer 2. The original Adventures of Panzer doesn't let you continue, and that's it's a little too what's the word? Slow for that. I can't sit through all that dialogue again. But we'll see with this game. I tried to continue and it sent me back to the beginning. But I think I'm on the first level, so maybe that's why. I'd be curious to find out from the developer why they couldn't use more colors. I mean, I assume the NES has limits, but like why one of them couldn't be green or something, I don't know. Okay. Cool. Really don't want to die here. Damn, this guy is tricky. Damn it. All right, never mind. Damn it. I tried to skip it. I didn't press it fast enough. You get 4 Sprite pallets. Oh, okay. Wait, did you guys give me any ROM hack suggestions? I didn't see any. Is that him blowing up a statue of me? This definitely feels like the end of Castlevania 3. Okay. Okay. What the fuck am I looking at here? It took me like, this is a lot to take in. Can I go in these doors? No. Yes. Hi. Anyone want to buy a subscription to Stab Stream? Okay. Okay. But not here? Okay. Whoa, look at you. Rivendar. Arendas. Doverkin. Mappy? Seraphim. Vespetos. Alright. I guess we'll go with Rivendar. Yeah, no, it's not. One partner? I guess whoever has a projectile. This lady? Sure. Maybe that isn't helpful because she uses ice. I don't know. Oof, ice physics. Well, I love the Mega Man style. Ooh, is that money? Cool. What the? God, that's so awkward. Whoa. I don't remember this guy from before. I must have died and then moved forward a bit. Nope, this is where I was. It's like come down here maybe and then yeah. Oof. Everybody loves a good ice level. That's pretty neat. I like this guy. Looking like something out of Big Trouble Little China down there. sprites need to be bigger. Yeah, I'm a little confused by that. Like I was saying about micro mages, it's intentional, right? It kind of has to be that small. Oh my god, come on. That sucks. Whew. Okay, it didn't start me at the beginning. That rules. So then presumably I can go and try a different level. Let's definitely go to a different stage. A bigger sprite would have made that jump. Yeah, sure. I like it already. Pigtown. Oh, and they're the enemies. Whoa, look at that cow. And chicken, my kids would fucking love this. Can I jump in the... Okay. Jeez. I don't know if this thing dies. Fuck. I gotta say, this game is 1,000 times better than Panzer 1. Everything about it is way, way better. Hello. This man really went wild with their Lord of the Rings naming app. At least there's not knockback like in Castlevania. You actually can move forward after you get hit. If that makes sense. Oh, I died? Oh shit, I would have healed. I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, this music is fun. These chickens are surprisingly hard. They may be the hardest enemy so far. Fuck. Okay. I gotta say, I don't even know how to describe this level. It's like... Why am I fighting barnyard animals? I know that shouldn't seem like the strangest thing. I mean, it is a video game. Why do you fight so many bats and snakes and shit? But like, what is this? What kind of enemies are these? Cutesy chickens? More, please. I'm gonna guess this is the boss. reload, you fucking piece of shit. These chickens are impossible to hit. Wait, no! Ugh. That wasn't hard at all, but it's... The reloading on this motherfucker is so lame. He must be, like, supremely overpowered if you don't have that reload thing, because otherwise it's very obnoxious. Why put this in here? What the? Oh, shit. How the hell do you... Oh, do you have to kill us? Fuck! Oh, no. I guess we're gonna try a different level. Damn it. I'm actually enjoying this quite a bit. It's a little clunky, but it's fun.
Greg Curlett donated $2. Green Elf Tractor
Can't imagine
Boss.
that guy with the
Nice.
bombs being
Rock
very
on
useful.
gesture emoji. Rock on gesture emoji.
The bad guys in Bible Adventure, exactly. Oh, guess I should have picked the guy with the bombs. Damn it, this was his level for sure.
Greg Curlett donated $2. Green Elf Tractor Boss. Nice. Rock on gesture emoji. Rock on gesture emoji.
So there's something about it reading out the description of the emojis that really gets me. Like, I never really thought of that as being the rock on gesture emoji, but that's pretty good. Are there multiple paths? Oh, damn, did I choose a multiple path? I guess I did. Can't go that way. Man, you really could use that bomb guy in this stage. Yeah, I guess I have to go this way. The jumping is pretty awkward down here because it's like just enough space to clear it. So it's very easy to mistime that. Like, I don't understand what the advantage of the arrow guy is. I guess because he could jump on the walls. I forgot about that. Because she can shoot just as well as that fool. I don't know. I'm not sure what the money does. Maybe I missed somewhere where you can buy something. We'll have to check that out because it looks like I might have full money. I don't know what that was. Looks like we're at the boss. Short King Legend 2. This really feels like a Mega Man boss. And for some reason, she can't fire. I don't know why, but like her attack isn't working against this guy. Boy, the slowdown here is kind of untenable. That level sucks. Okay, so there's got to be somewhere I can spend this loot. Let's see. What's over here? Whoa, shit. This is a big-ass place. Ha 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 ha. Okay, not here. Wait, wasn't that where I just went? Who the fuck is this? Hell Wolf? Cool. Okay. Okay. Can I go in it? Yeah. Okay. Guess we'll see what happens. Look at all these options of things you can do even in your like main area. Yeah, like why doesn't my guy look like that? Okay, yeah, he really did fuck me up. Oops. That was a waste. And cool. That's actually quite hard to avoid. Maybe I gotta jump back up. I want to fight that guy again. How far do I have to go to do this? Yeah, you can't really. I was thinking you could jump back up. You can't. It's too high. I don't know if you can really avoid the tornado very well because it's like as you jump up, it doesn't really give you enough time to recover. Maybe if I just do, there you go. Do a little jump. Oops, I forgot to heal. Okay, I think I got it. Maybe. There we go. Press it down. Hell yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. Now we're talking. Now this is my favorite game. All you had to do is give me down thrust. That's all I've ever wanted in life. When can I buy something? No, that's not a door. Okay. Hey, look at that. Cool. Okay. That's rad. All right, we're in business here, guys. I'm starting to really like this game. Let's... Oh, not this one. Let's try a new level. You give me the down thrust? Damn, I thought I was giving the down thrust. Let's go with this lady again. Just gonna stick with her for a while. Even the music feels like it's, wow, Mega Man-esque. Or maybe even DuckTales is kind of the other thing, which makes sense. They're very similar. Tight. Whee! This is fun. Whee! Like almost kind of like old Windows games, you know, like trying to think of like not like Commander Keen or something, kind of maybe predating that. I don't know. Definitely a little bit of slowdown present here and there when there's like way too much going on. The little ETs are pretty cute though. I love the, I mean, that's cool. Like, I'm really enjoying this one. Like adding in that stuff where if you switch to the blue guy who has bombs, you can come back to this level and there's some kind of secret there, you know? That's a cool little touch. Just to give it a tiny bit of replay value. And I love the like main cave area. That's so cool. Like your headquarters where there's like all these activities to do there. That's so neat. At first I thought it was just more people to bullshit with, but it's actually lots more involved than that. Damn it. No. All right, well, we're gonna try all these. Did this game just come out not that long ago? I don't think. Fine. This is probably the one time you don't need this guy. Now we're getting a real Castlevania with it. Oh, he's fast. Yeah, that is a bad weapon, and he can't jump very high. Okay, this is the wrong enemy for these kind of guys. Wrong helper dude for these kind of guys. Okay. Okay. Guessing that's someone he knew. Oh. Yeah, that's just the wrong psychic. Those skull things are really hard to fight, even with the better projectile companions. Same with these bats. So yeah, having two very awkward characters at once is not helpful. This wouldn't have mattered in some of the other stages, but here it's pretty significant. Just kill this fool first. Okay. Fuck. Fuck. Keep forgetting about the healing. It's just not very instinctive, and because only one character can do it, then you got to remember to be that character to then heal. Not saying that's like a bad thing, it's just that's something that you have to get used to. Damn it, like that, I should have healed before I grabbed that shit. Oh well. Is this a different route? Hey, it's definitely a different route than I went before. In fact, it felt like I was going. Yes, yeah, I was, I think, going the opposite direction. I went left. Now I'm gonna go right. Sweet. Huh. That's annoying. Huh. Damn, this motherfucker's gonna be hard. Let's try this dude first. Yeah, if you're just joining, this game is actually pretty cool. I'm impressed. I wasn't feeling Panzer 1. We were playing Panzer 2 now, but jeez. Is it going to destroy every single platform I can stand on? It's really hard to hit him, and he destroys every fucking platform. All right, that level sucks. This is tough. Yeah, removing the ground. Not really an easy one to stick with. I don't know. Sewers. Okay. Why not? I forgot to go spend my money. Probably should have done that. Oh well. Is it still there? Nope. Just curious. I talked to someone on Instagram today, which I should be a lot better about. I'm not really great at Instagram. I don't really enjoy it that much. but I do often use it to message with people, and he asked me if I went to the soccer game that was at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, which is the big stadium here in Atlanta, and I was like, no. He's like, oh, I could have sworn I saw you. And his job there is he's the one who puts the camera on people to be on the big screen. I was like, that's so awesome. I wish it were me. And yeah, so he said next time I go, I could I should hit him up. He'll put me on the big screen. It's like, that's awesome. I don't think I've ever, I'm sure maybe at some point I've been up there, but haven't realized it. But I don't remember ever having that happen. So that would be pretty amazing. Like one day in my life, I'd like to catch a foul ball. It'll probably never happen anymore because I no longer really enjoy Atlanta baseball, but I would like to catch a foul ball one day. That would be cool. Okay. Don't love that ceiling hurts you. It's pretty hard to avoid. Okay. So far, so good. Looking good. Fully jacked. Get a big old sign. Yeah. I'll hold up. Whoever gives me the most money on Patreon, I will make them a sign and hold it up. Oh, Greg Curley. Hey, look, I can show you. Oh, shit. Never mind. Hold on. Sweet. I actually beat a fucking level. Where did I put that thing? Okay, hold on one second. Oh, no. Oh, here it is. I thought this one turned out really well, so I like this one. This one is going to be in the next video. This is for Greg, if you're still out there watching. But yeah, it's from the totally rad intro screen. All right. Let's go spend some money. Where the hell was that? I think it was to the left. Hell yeah. Okay. That's cool. We're almost at full life. All right, let's try this one again. Which one was it that like really had a bunch of, I think it was this. Let's just try this one again. And let's use this dude. Awesome, man. Glad you like it. I don't know what there's like. It's usually there'll be one day while I'm making a video where, for whatever reason, either I don't want to work on the video or I've got something else I got to do. I'm like watching a soccer game or something, and so I'll usually work on a Patreon sign. And for some reason, last week or 2 weeks ago when I was working, I had time to do both yours and FF3's, who had the Patreon sign in the last video. So, yeah, I don't know. God damn it, managed to finish 2, and yeah, I really liked how yours turned out. I liked how his turned out, but yours is like a few other signs I've made, like the one I made for Child of Cascadia. It's like specific to the game as far as the font, which is harder to do, but it turned out cool. I like it. Okay, why can't I jump up there? Come on, come the fuck on. Why is it like this? That's so awkward. That was a combination of ice, slow down, and then for some reason I just couldn't jump. Fucking, ugh. We're gonna try it again. Rivendar. Okay, feeling good. Feeling great. Except he jumps like an asshole. Should have switched. Oh shit, I forgot he could do that. Fuck your fucking reloading asshole. Get the fuck away from me, dude. Oh my god, I hate this guy. Jesus. All because of the stupid reloading. Okay, jeez, that was way harder than it should have been. Fuck you. Those skull things can just fuck right off. What an obnoxious enemy. Oh my, oh thank God, I forgot he could jump up the wall. Whew. Oof, oof, no! I should have just stuck with the fucking elf. Because he could just do this. So even if you miss it... Yeah. Oh my god. Whew. This level sucks. I fucking hate this archer. Why can't he just have a normal ass weapon? It's not that good. What? What? Why is he... God damn it. I'm pretty sure that's the right person I wanted that level too. I know, if only I could have jumped out the wall. If only I was paying attention to what you could do in this game. Fuck. Sweet. It's cool to have the down thrust. I haven't found any use for it whatsoever. There's not really any situation where thrusting is needed. It's gonna run away. Oh god. It's not worth it. What? Okay. Do, 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 do. I could not tell you what happened there. It's a little too difficult to discern what exactly was happening there. Oh, Goonies 2 looking ass. All right, see what happens. I don't think I had any strategy there at all. I was like, what is happening here? Let's switch to this guy, although I think it's going to immediately switch me back anyway. How did that hit me? That's fire? That's bad? That's very hard. That's a hard-ass fight. I really don't want to keep playing this level. Let's try a different level, just to clear up the boredom here. I think I want this dork. No, maybe I don't. Oh well. I should have got the last health upgrade. Oh well. I really like this. It reminds me of Shovel Knight. Like I feel like that's kind of the vibe it's going for as far as tone and having like a main town where you can kind of talk to people and buy stuff. I love the switchable characters mechanic. That's really cool. The levels are fine. They're like nothing too crazy. Like that's not to say that they're bad, because they're not that exciting either. I find the boss fights to be very difficult. They're really hard. But overall, yeah, I'm impressed. I was not feeling the first one, so I had low expectations for this. But I would describe this as honestly one of the better homebrew games I've played. And I will be completely honest, I have not really been too impressed with homebrews so far. And I know there's like a lot of them I haven't played, and so I am excited to be proven wrong by something. But the ones I've been most impressed with are Micro Mages for sure, and Full Quiet. Those are the only two that I was like, these are like not just legitimately good, but like really interesting conceptually and in execution in ways I was not expecting someone to be capable of. But this and what was the other one I played recently? Choo Choo Mimic. I thought were like pretty neat experiences, a lot more complex and rewarding than I would have expected. And I think something I was thinking about today, I was like, because I'm just getting, I think part of why I'm getting so burnt out with doing the channel is that my videos just take so much longer. I can only do one every 2 weeks. It's like, maybe I should just be making for a little bit some videos about homebrews and making like 5-minute reviews, like just something very simple that doesn't require a lot of, oh man, this is the one I definitely needed the archer for. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there's a second fight. That's why it's so hard. Yeah, that is why it's so hard. Yeah, so the archer would be much more useful here. Yeah, and I think, you know, I've been wanting to do more homebrew stuff for a long time. I think part of why it's difficult is I can't really emulate them as well, so it makes it harder to get the footage. I have to play the actual cartridge. I don't know why. It might be a Mac thing, but I've just had trouble with it. Like certain games like Garbage Pail Kids, for instance, did not work on my Mac at all. Even though I have the cartridge, it just wouldn't work. Maybe that was my problem, is I had to be up here. Okay. Do I have more lives? Okay, I can beat this hoe. I don't know why I called her hoe. You spoil us with the videos you're planning to make other than the homebrew. The one I'm working on now is about my favorite games. Super Mario 3. The one I'm working about now is about my favorite games that are that were released once the Super Nintendo was out. Which are, a lot of them are games I've already talked about in depth. Some of them I just talk about all the time, but or I've probably streamed. But I mean, that one I'm hoping will move faster than usual because it's not super complicated. But I always say that, and it always takes, editing just takes a really long time. I mean, writing takes a couple days at least, usually like 3 days, depending on whether I'm getting footage simultaneously or not. So sometimes longer. If it's a game like Rocket Ranger or something, yeah, it's going to take me some time to get all the footage I need. I think I could just outlive her. Oh shit, I wasn't paying attention. Damn it. Okay, hold on. I can beat this one. I use Ice Lady. You know, I've always got ideas for videos and reviews, and for some reason right now, I'm not really into reviewing games. I don't know if that makes sense. I've kind of been more on like a topic kick, and not for any particular reason. It's just like what's on my mind. I never really have much of a thought behind why I make a video. It's never because I think it's going to like be popular or something. It's just because it's like whatever I was thinking about at the time. And then sometimes it's like I was starting to play Gimmick because I was going to make a review of it, and for some reason I just was not feeling it. Like I just didn't want to make a review of it. That's like a really cool game and is pretty interesting, I think, to talk about. I just for some reason just cannot get into it. It's very hard. That's part of it, but part of me is just not excited about talking about it for some reason. I can't tell you why. It is for sure harder to talk about good games than it is to talk about bad games. But that's no excuse. I should be able to talk about anything. And I made a review of Euphoria. That's a great game made by Sunsoft. So, but I will say I tried to do Super Spy Hunter. I couldn't get into it. I've got a whole list of folders of just like games I started reviewing and just couldn't get into. And then for a while I was working on a Ninja Gaiden clones video, kind of a Batman clones video too. And I got like halfway through it and just stopped. Not even the editing, just like getting footage and writing it. I don't know what it was. Something about it just stopped appealing to me. Cybernoid. Hell no, that game sucks. This is the second one. I know, right? I well undercalculated how much life I had left. It's like a wacky racist boss right here. I think I was like looking, I keep trying to pause it, but you can't pause this game. I kept looking at what I thought was his health, which is the blue bar, but I was actually supposed to be looking at the hearts, which makes more sense. And just messed it up. There you go. Hooray! I beat 2 of them. Have I done a video? I've talked about Journey to Silius a few times. I talked about in the video where it was like games that lost their pop culture license. So, Journey to Silius was like a Terminator game. There's other ones, but I don't know why I can't think of it now. And I've talked about it in Mega Man clones. So I've discussed it a few times, not like in a full review. Same with Bucky O'Hare, which is also in the video I'm about to make this week. I've talked about Bucky O'Hare in like 3 or 4 videos because it just happens to fit the theme of what I'm already into. And it might be due to the sameness of NES games. I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, obviously, but like in this context. So yeah, I don't really know if I need to make a full review of Bucky O'Hare, but maybe I will at some time. Who knows? Okay. This guy, you definitely want the bomb dude. At least for the stage. I don't know if it'll really help with the boss. I mean, Bucky is amazing. It's... I always think about the fact that, like, so much of what we talk about critically, and this isn't just true for games, but any media, I guess, is just based on popularity, how much we know about it. And that's a case where, like, Bucky O'Hare is better than almost every game ever made on the NES. And yet, even still today, doesn't really get a lot of respect as like one of the best games on the system. I see. If I'd had the elf guy, I could have hopped around in here some. I don't really need that. Let's go right, though. I think I went right last time. Oh, well. I don't know how you would get up there, even if you wanted to, because without the elf guy, you can't jump that high. So I don't know what the point of that is. You can get up here, though. What does this do? Okay. Is there a point to this? Probably not. I like this. Like, there's like secret rooms. That's pretty neat. Okay, cool. Like, I don't know what the point of that was, but like, that's a cool little thing, whatever it may be. Pretty neat. I think that they have sort of the same feeling. I see. I mean, depends on which ones you're playing. I think of it like, I mean, people often ask me what I'm going to talk about other systems or something, and this is like, not that the NES is like my particular passion, but it is kind of the thing I collected for, and that's why I've translated it to a YouTube. I wonder what happens if you kill that guy into a YouTube channel. But I do think it's kind of like if you were into just punk, and it's like to someone who doesn't really know the genre, they might think everything kind of sounds the same. But when you really like break it down, there's a lot of nuance to it, right? Oh man, the down thrust is actually useful here. Where am I? I disappeared. What? Where am I? What the fuck? Just like disappeared off the screen there. Two Dans agree. All right. This, I think I want this lady. Yes. I'm very much enjoying. What the fuck was that? Whoa! She has another ability. Why wouldn't you tell me that? So if you press down, like the down thrust, she'll do this. I don't really know how that's more useful, but it kind of is. It doesn't dissipate though. I guess it's, I mean, it's kind of neat. Is this a door? Pretty neat. The ET is pretty great. Pretty solid. Mega Man 7. Yeah, I would love... I've still never played that. I don't think I realized... I mean, I like watched some footage of it, and I was like, that... Why couldn't that play on the NES? Apparently, it's much more complicated than I'm giving it credit for. Whoa. Did you guys see that? So... maybe I just have not really been paying attention. Your other person has a spell. Look at this. It just instantly kills anything, I guess, on screen. That's pretty neat. This lady is awesome. Way better than that archer. He sucks. Oof. That looks cool. Really impressed. Like, for what looks like a really simple format, this is actually really, really cool. She like can't look at this. She can't attack. That happened the last time I fought a boss with her. She couldn't attack. I could not tell you why. It's really weird. I guess I got to use the other guy. Maybe I'm thinking not 7. Sorry, I'm talking about 9 or 10. You're right. I'm not talking about 7. 7 was on the Super Nintendo. This is tough. Mostly because there's spikes underneath those platforms. Wow. If you didn't have the spikes there, you wouldn't take as much damage. That's the biggest downside there. Yeah, I will definitely play some Japanese exclusives. Come on. What? There we go. Fuck, this is very difficult. Have I played Mighty Final Fight? Yes. I don't know if I've actually done a full stream of it, but there's been a few times where I was like, what should I play? And I was just like, I guess I'll play Mighty Final Fight. It's not really, just because of the nature of the beat 'em up, it's not really something that I feel like needs like a full playthrough per se, but it is really good. I very much enjoy that game. I will be talking about it in this upcoming video, but I've done a full review of it as well. It's I am traditionally a huge hater on one-player beat-em-ups. I find it to be a complete waste of time, but that is the only game I we'll make an exception for. I really enjoy the mechanics of it a lot. Okay, this guy cannot jump. The elf guy sucks. He sucks. I keep thinking he's going to be really useful, but like the reload sucks. He can't jump for shit. He's really bad. He's easily the... He's not as bad as the guy who throws bombs. That dude's pretty worthless, but he's way worse than the ice lady. She's great. If I had the bombs, okay. Oh well. What does this guy say? Nothing good. It's my focus face. Focused on getting the fuck out of here. Can't remember this guy. Oh god, this guy. How the hell did he hit this guy? Like once he destroys everything. What, how? Where are you supposed to go? That is a very obnoxious fight. I mean, I'm not really sure what you're supposed to do there. Hope for the best. You have coins, yeah. It's... You can, Okay, so that sucks. Okay, so that one can't break. Okay, so there we go. Got a break here. Damn it. You can't jump that high, though. So what's the point? All right. Let's try this again. Okay. Seems like he can't hit you here. I don't think he can. Ah, shit. That's bad. Yeah, bitch. That fight was stupid. Damn it. I didn't skip it. If I go, I'm curious. Let's see. Okay. I thought maybe if you came back here, you could fight like new, like fight the guys you've already beaten or something. Wasn't there like a... There's a door here that doesn't do anything. This goes outside. Okay. Right, like even just the format of like this door doesn't work. Just the format of what I'm looking at and how you interact with each door and person is there's not really anything like this on the NES. So I got to give them a lot of credit for that. See if I can beat... Oof, these are both tough. Feel like I can maybe beat this one. Oh, I'm almost dead. Okay, so then no point in that. Talking about Legend. Yeah, I had... Legend was on the list too when I started making the video that came out this week. But I had already talked about Princess Bride and Never Ending Story. It's not that it's the same concept or something, but it's that or like Dark Crystal or something would be kind of the same style of game, so... Oh, damn it, I picked this guy? That was a mistake. Oops. Wait, there was... Oh, I see. Dropped Dark Crystal. I think we started watching the Netflix series, and for some reason we didn't keep watching it. I actually completely forgot about it. And both my wife and I love that movie, so I couldn't tell you why. There's something about it to me that looked weird. I can't remember now. Those are definitely green ETs. Yeah, so this guy doesn't have a magic. He just reloads his stupid bow. What a crappy ability. Everybody else can just fire as many times they want to. This guy has to reload like a chump. Can't remember how this boss goes. Mappy. Oh, yeah. This is a very hard one. Can you kill this thing? You can. It just comes back instantly, so really better off avoiding it. Sort of. That did not go very well. Dope. Come on. This fight sucks. This fight sucks. I feel like the arrow dude is better, but if you get frozen, then you can't switch, is what happens. And the spikes make this so much harder than it needs to be. If you didn't have those spikes, this would still be very hard. No! Fuck your reloading. I had him. No! No! Oh, thank God. That's such a cheap fight. Okay. Wait. All right, I can't remember who I need for this. Probably the goddamn archer again. I hate this archer. And I'm gonna unalive myself immediately anyway, because there's no point in fighting this with only one life. I'm just curious to see what happens when you get to the end of this. I'm not throwing any controllers. This game is not that frustrating. It's a little cheap. Not even cheap is... There are aspects to the gameplay that I feel like are unnecessarily hard. Like, having you reload is pretty lame. I really hate that. I like this guy. This is my favorite enemy, I think. Big Trouble in Little Ice China. fuck? Those things are fucking relentless. And you just do not have enough recovery time to avoid them. Like, once they start swarming on you, you are fucked. God, I hate this stupid archer motherfucker. He's the worst. The worst. And you kind of need him in this level. God damn it. I'm picking the girl next time. The way that these walls are designed, you really do need this archer. He makes that stuff so much easier, but holy shit. Trying to control him is so hard, and having to reload is not easy. I know I'm just complaining about the same thing over and over, but it's like you really cannot quickly stop what you're doing to reload. The game does not function like that. Give me an extra life. What am I jumping on? That didn't make any sense. The same thing happened to me the last time I played this level, and I still can't figure out what I jumped on there or what I was supposed to be jumping on. And it changed. That is fucking ridiculous. Right here, there was like another block below. It was a completely different look to this. That's so fucking weird. I mean, it absolutely changed. The fucking stage itself changed. That's so insane. Okay, whatever. Please let me beat this boss. I really don't want to do this level again. But I want to at least see what happens when you beat all of the stages here. That's pretty hard to avoid. How are you supposed to avoid this? That guy's very hard. Let me give this one more chance, and that's probably all I'm gonna do here. I'm going with the girl too, even though I think that's gonna make some of the. I don't know. You really need that stupid fucking archer in this level. Damn it. You don't believe in me. Thank you, blunt brush. But I wouldn't believe in me. Damn it. Please don't tell me you're trying to correct me on how I'm describing using a bow. This is not that deep, I promise. There we go. Oh, look, the enemy's not here this time. Big Trouble in Little Chili China is not here this time. He decided to take a break. Run! Fuck! That was challenging because I was trying to hit this fool like that, exactly like that. and for some reason I just barely missed, and I can't really explain what happened. Didn't go well. It's like I need somewhere like at the bottom of the screen, I need some kind of indication of how many arrows you have or something, because you don't know how many you have. It's not random or something, but it's being kept track of by the game behind the scenes, so you can't really see what it is that's happening. It's pretty irritating. Not saying it would necessarily help, like I would really be so conscious of that I would keep reloading, but other games, I don't know why this is so hard. I die every single time of this part and then have zero trouble with it right after that. Let's see if the same thing. Parts of the platform are gone. It changes. I'm not crazy. I mean, I might be, but I don't think I am. All right, I still don't have a fucking strategy for this guy. I think I want to be the archer, but I still can't really tell where I'm supposed to hide. Come on. No! God! The slowdown is so bad right here. I can barely fucking move. Why didn't I use my health? Oh well. The slowdown is fucking rough right there. Rough. Come on. Don't switch me back to Panzer. I don't know what the other guy's name is. Yes! That's the hardest boss. Okay, so what happens now? Where's my... Damn it. Okay. Rock! Let's just like look at it for a second. Let's see. Cool. All right, you can go back to playing as every character again. That's pretty neat. Okay. Okay, I hate it already. There we go. All right. That's all I'm doing. And which is a shame because I would actually like to see more of this, and since I'm never going to play it again. But I'm impressed. It's very cool. I'd say there should be a link in the description where you can get this game either as a ROM or I don't know if there is a cartridge version of it, but I think it's on a bunch of different systems. So yeah, check it out. That's all for this week. I am working on a new video now that's actually coming along pretty well. So maybe I'll have that done sooner and then I can start working on something else. So I'm not constantly so far behind. But yeah, check out the Patreon, patreon.com/biggowords. Check out the Discord. There might be a link. I don't know if Ulysses is still here. If not, I'm sure it'll get posted again next time. But come chat, shoot the shit. Until next time, thanks for watching. And yeah, have a good night. Bye.